Let's do a quick tour of the upper deck of my orchard. So we have a Flame Prince peach tree, and I'm trying to train it so that the branches kind of splay out to open up the middle a little bit. So that's pretty good. I've got to do this branch, but it's so tiny I'm afraid I don't have enough space to work with it. So who knows, but that's doing pretty good. And then over here, our newly planted yellow longneck, which so far so good. It's been transplanted well. It's been a few days and it's already grown a new leaf, so that's a positive sign. Maybe it didn't really deal with too much transplant shock. Irrigation system seems to be working out pretty well. I had to tweak it a couple times, but I think it's at a good spot now. And here is the Smith. I believe this one had a bit of transplant shock. It gets more sun than the other one, which is fine. That one's gonna grow a lot faster and a lot taller. So once it peaks over that shed, it's gonna get a tremendous amount of sunlight, especially in the summer. But this one didn't have as an established root system, and I think it got transplant shock. Luckily the leaves, well, it dropped one leaf, but luckily the leaves aren't drooping, which would be a big sign that it's really hurting. But I believe this one's going to be about 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to stunt. It's not going to do anything. Its roots are going to kind of do its own thing, and then once it gets settled in, it's gonna jack up a little bit. We might see some fruits from it this year. I'd be really happy. But the mother tree, which is, oh, it's right over there, that big one. That one's really leafing out really good. It's its second year, and it's really like exploded. I expect that's what's going to happen with this one next year. So if I don't get any fruits from this, that's fine. I'm going to get fruits from the mother tree. We are good. These are the Ann raspberries. We got actually some raspberries forming already. These are supposed to be fall bearing. So I wasn't expecting berries. I think they're a little messed up because I gotta say that this soil composition is probably a bit trash. Oh, and there was a frog. Kind of scared the hell out of me. There were a lot of frogs here this year. I think since the planting of all these trees, especially the fig trees, the frogs came out en masse, and including the snakes too, because they're eating the frogs. This is a Stella cherry tree, and it is starting to branch out. This is a new branch. That's a new branch. That's branching out pretty good. Definitely attracts all the ants. So I'm wondering if there's any aphids or anything like that, but I don't think so. So what I might do is I might put some diatomaceous earth and try to keep these guys off this for a bit. But it's healthy. It's taken to the soil. It's rooted. It's coming. It's creating branches. It's doing well. I'm looking forward to some cherries next year. This is the Galecia Negra in the pot up here. I think it's a 15-gallon or 10, probably a 15-gallon pot. Now when I say 10-gallon, this is a 10-gallon pot. And I thought it died. I had to cut it down pretty significantly because it grew like 5.5, 6 feet tall. But the rest of the branches were fine. That one I had to cut all the way almost to the ground. That's leafing out. I think we're gonna do well. I'm hopeful I get fruits off this year, and it looks like it's creating figs. And if you create figs around May, June, I should probably see ripe fruit by September, hopefully. So that'd be nice. These are the red raspberry. So those are yellow raspberries. These are red raspberries. These two are Carolines. And I got some preliminary berries forming on this one. And then this is a red Latham. And I got some, oh, Actually, I got a berry forming right now. Didn't do too well. It survived the 6-degree weather, which is impressive, but not very well, as you can tell. Most of it just gave up. I don't know how the bottom is all like basically dead, but the top's okay. I'm just thoroughly confused. These look like they're poised to start pushing out something. Man, I don't know. It created 2 offshoots, an offshoot there, an offshoot here, but they aren't doing anything. Oh, there's one right there too. You can see it right there. Oh, there's another one there too. Oh, look at that. So it's created quite the branching, but they're not growing very tall. And I'm wondering why. Normally you'd see them kind of at least bush out. We've had really good days and good heat. I don't know. I can't tell you that. This one is the LSU Gold. Again, this one took pretty well. It's still creating another branch. It's pushing upwards. This is going to give us an abundant amount of figs. It's a really good producer. Medium to large figs, honey figs, great for jams and stuff. So I'm really happy about this. This is the it's not, the name's not kicking into me for some reason. Oh, it's a bougie brand too. Col de Dame Grease. That's it. Col de Dame Grease. Had a rough go, but now it's back in business. Although the top half had branching and it died back in the frost. I don't know why it's not pushing back. I think it's alive. Yeah, it looks like it's alive up there. I mean, just that's what the hormones are doing. Here's what it is. Late variety. Hoping to get some figs off this thing by September-ish. That'd be great. LSU Strawberry is actually really strong. It produced some figs last year that basically didn't turn until like the last day before the frost. And even then it wasn't really ready to pick, but I tried a little bit and it tasted exactly like strawberries. So I knew I had to keep this one. So I thought it had a fig. Yeah, it had a little figlet there. I don't think it's gonna do much with it. There's one there too. They haven't been growing much at all. So I don't know. But it's doing well. It's pushing out a bunch of different branches. So I'm assuming I'm gonna get some berries, some figs off this year. So that's the upper deck. We have a wide variety of different things. So that's a strawberry, mixed berry, honey. Oh, this is which one's this? This is another LSU strawberry. Is that right? Yep. As a cutting from the LSU strawberry that I turned into another fig tree. Red raspberries. Galicia Negra is like a dark berry. Almost dark berry caramel flavor. There's some cuttings I'm still got to give away. Cherries, yellow raspberries. That is a mixed berry. That is a very large honey, and peaches. So yeah, the top level's done. I'm not doing any more unless the raspberries just don't make it, which seems evident, at least for these. They're not growing as tall as they should, and neither are the red. So I'm assuming that the soil composition is not that great for them. So what I'm probably going to do if they don't do well this year is just dig it all up, throw out all that dirt, refill it in with with the dirt we got, and maybe I'll plant 2 more fig trees up here and call it a day. We'll see about that. But yep, that's where we're at. The upper deck all finished, just waiting on these things to produce and grow. But I'm very excited that at least I finished the bottom and now I finished the top. And now all we got to do is maintain, watch, and fertilize. Just a little PS. Here's the mother tree of the LSU Gold that I took cuttings from, that's now planted up up in the top level. See how aggressively, this is a second year tree from a small stick like that. This is what it grew into, and all these different branches are going to give us figs. We got figs coming in right here, and then we got some braver figs. As you can see, they're pretty decent size. That'll swell to twice its size. And that's the LSU Gold. So that's a honey fig, and this is the what's it called? Yellow long neck, and it's got significantly larger figs. I mean, look at the size of that thing. And that's going to swell practically twice its size when it's ready. And that's just the braver. And we got new figs coming out here too. I don't know why it doesn't do that. There we go. So, and there's a whole bunch of them on here. There's at least 10 or 15. So I have a lot of large figs to eat this year. So very excited. So that's in the ground. And that's in the ground, cuttings from those. So they were such aggressive growers. I just could not say no and put them in the ground. So that's it.